Hello everyone, my name is Parish Pratap Singh and in this video I am going to explain you one of the important role which is being associated to operations and management, which is supply chain manager. As we all know that supply chain manager is one of the important person that are nowadays very relevant in the industries like retail, manufacturing and many other FMCG companies. So, who is a supply chain manager? A supply chain manager is someone who is responsible for the smooth flow of goods from raw materials to finished products till it reaches to the end customer. The main objective of the supply chain manager is also to ensure how the products are being delivered on time with minimum waste and maximum efficiency, because without that he won't be able to understand or won't be able to handle the smooth functioning of products. So there are certain things that are being required by him, or we can say some of the skills that are being required in order to become a successful supply chain manager is that the person should have a critical thinking, or we can say a very analytical problem solver thinker he should be. He also should know how to manage or how to communicate with the other people working in his team, or we can say not only working, how the processes are being handled, or how he can communicate to the people, those who are handling the processes. He should also have a little bit of knowledge about procurement, or we can say reverse logistics, or we can also say that not only about logistics but how to handle all the other operations. He should also know the basic knowledge of the tools that are being used in the warehouse management system, or we can say in the the companies, or we can say the retailer shops. Like if he should know about the barcodes, he should know about like how the point of sale is done, or we can say tools like SAP, or we can say Oracle, because these tools are the one which make the process easy. But in order to handle them, the person should have the basic knowledge of how to handle them. If we talk about the certain responsibilities that are being attached to him, is that he should be able to manage the planning, or we can say the production of the products. He should be able to understand the demand fluctuations, or we can say not only demand fluctuation, the shortages that are being present in the industries, because these are the loopholes. If not covered, they will have a huge impact on the industry, or we can say on a company. So a supply chain manager is one of the important person to understand the processes of a company and how he can come up with the solutions in order to handle all the obstacles that are coming in the way of production. Also, the main responsibility of a supply chain manager is that he should maintain the smooth flow of goods, because disruptions can cause the problem of production and also the problem of the smooth flow of processes. As we all know that without the smooth flow of processes, the logistics and supply chain cannot work. So a supply chain manager is someone who is a very active person in the industry, or we can say in a company, who handles all the problems in a very well manner. So there are certain prospects that are being attached with him, or we can say with experience a person can also become or can gain certain role along, or not only the supply chain manager, but he can also become the senior supply chain manager, or we can say logistics director, and also we can say a chief executive officer of operations. As we all know that supply chain manager is a very difficult post to handle. Although it is very rewarding, but it is very challenging to become a supply chain manager, because a supply chain manager is not only the person who is handling one task at a time, but a person who handles multiple tasks at one go, and which helps the other people as well to maintain all the processes smooth flows, and along with that, not only maintaining the smooth flows, also ensuring by the safety of the people along with the safety of the products that are being produced. Thank you.